Hello, good morning. Today is the weekend and I will be showing you my backyard orchard, all my collections of fruit trees. So back here I put all the trellis for my dragon fruits. Just go back really quick. So right here is my unknown red from my aunt, and here is Lisa, little tiny little thing there. This is red unknown, red unknown. This is red, this is George red. Another unknown right here, and right here in between them I put like these hydrangeas. It's winter, so they're kind of going bad, but they usually come back. This physical graffiti dragon fruit. Right here is Sweet Julie. Purple haze. They're still tiny. My orange fruit tree, because my husband likes orange and apple, and I had to like compromise with him, and here it is. I'm not going to ground this because I ran out of space, but it has flowers right now. I think I had this for almost a year now. Here's a mulberry tree that I got from RV Nursery, and I got this for I think $20 or $25, 30 around there. It was really cheap. Here is another unknown dragon fruit, red. This is Delight. Right here is Lisa. It's winter, so I kind of took off like a lot of the leaves. Lisa and Amoya. This is Suriname tree. Suriname berries. They're really good. Here is my new variety. If you recognize the leaf, it's the fig. This is Bass' favorite right there. It's one of the rare fig, and I got this twig online for $109. That's including shipping, but it's expensive, I know, but I heard it's good. This one I got at Emily Nursery, and it's Babardus. Here, let me give you the name. Babardus cherry. It was like only $80. I brought it down to $80. I trimmed the sides because it was getting really long and messy. Here is my Namduk Mai. I usually cover it when it's too hot, and I got this for $80 online from Thailand, and now it's flowering, which is nice. Da-da-da. Here is my Jimga tree. Has few names: strawberry tree, and Panama tree, and it has these like berries, and when you squeeze it, it has like these little nice seeds in there. It tastes so good. It tastes really nice, and the flowers, when it comes out, it looks like strawberry flowers. That's why it's called, that's why I had that strawberry name, strawberry tree. That's a tree. It's really thick. When I first got it from a nursery, it was like this short, and it was like a twig like this, and I got it for like $70. Here is a rare Wampy. I got two of this, one here and one in the front, and I think I got two different variety. This one has smaller leaves. It's still healthy, but it's sensitive to the sun because it's still small, so I cover it with a shading cloth. Here is my unknown red from my aunt. She gave it to me. So here is the wax is this called? Wax apple, water apple. My dad grafted from his mature tree. Now it's winter, so the leaf just falls off. I kind of trimmed the small branches so the leaves can come back. It's pretty hardy. Here is my new variety. It's called 21st or 20th century, 20th century Asian pear. This is the only variety that says it can grow, around this area. And here is my Logan Yang, also grafted from my dad. He gave me this tree and the water apple and star apple, but the star apple, I think I killed it when we finished our renovation for the house. So he gave us 3 trees as a gift. This one is Ecuador and Thai yellow dragon fruit, grown really slow. I put 2 variety in this trellis. Here is unknown white dragon fruit that I got from my father-in-law. It's grown really nicely after 10 months. Here is my black sapote right here. The inside is black. It's pretty bland. It's not really sugary like persimmons, but it looks like a persimmon, but it stays green. When it's ripe, it's kind of yellowish or light green, but you have to, pick it and wait for a few days and it will be softened. That's how you can eat it. This is another fig that I got. This one I got it from Home Depot for $29, and look at the trunk, it's nice. And it is the inside's red flesh. Outside's kind of like yellow with green stripes. It's really pretty. And it says full sun, but I don't have any space, so it's gonna be against the wall without sun. Here is sugar apple. It's still alive, but the leaf is, it gives off right there. I mean, I tested it, it's still alive. But it's been like this ever since I put it down last year. The leaf kind of came out a little bit, like an inch, but that was it. So I think it's gonna die, in the future. I don't know, because sugar apple is real hard to grow. But this is the mulberry. It's very hardy. I got 2 of these in one nursery, because I love, berries, and this has, the mulberries. It kind of tastes like blackberries, but it comes out like a lot at once. So this is winter and it's already fruited. It's just not ready or ripe. Right next to it, 4 feet away, I know I'm not supposed to do that, but I did research and they said it should be okay. Because I'm trying to create like a microclimate. Here is lychee tree, which is called yai. It grows here as well. It's able to grow here. Here's my avocado tree that I got from Home Depot, and look at the fruit. I had like 3 or 4 from this grafted plant, but I think the wind and the heat, it just didn't do well. But this was the only one left from last year. It takes a while to grow and ripen. Here is my Gigantor, ice cream bean from San Diego that I purchased for $120, which is so cheap. The lady said that I was supposed to get fruit the month after I purchased, like next month. But I never seen any fruit, and it's been 10 months or 11. That's okay. I have time. Here is white sapote. Looks like that. I got this for $29 at Home Depot as well. And look at the trunk. I mean, I keep taking in and out. I put it in the ground, I put it in a pot, and now it's, you know, I mean, I did a few times to where I thought it's gonna die, but it came back. But because it's winter, it's kind of yellow, the leaves, but it's very hardy, I heard. So here is, I don't know the exact name. I think it's Limina, Ilema, Anamoya. So when I got this tree from the nursery, they said I mean, I wasn't interested, but I'm like, you know what, if it's rare, I'll get it. And they're convincing me, oh, it's really cheap for this, you know, trunk. But they're telling me that the outside, the skin was supposed to be red, but when I post this with a leaf and the flower and the bud, everyone was like, no, that is not red. Anamoya is Elema, which is rare. And I was like, wow, I was happy to hear that. So here is Jaboticabo. So the fruit is pretty good. I tried it at a nursery. It grows on the trunk of the tree. Once it mature, like it reached like probably 5 years or so, you know, like probably 12 feet or something, 10 feet, the fruit will come out. Here is another Lisa that I got online. It's pretty tiny. I thought it was gonna be big, but once it arrived, it was like really tiny. But I had a fruit on here, but it just fell off because my chicken kind of took the roots. Once it, you know, it was like playing with the ground and everything, so I had to lock up all my chickens. But the fruit fell off of this. So this one is my AP2, African Pride 2. Is supposedly the fruit, they said it's like double the size, it's pretty long and everything. So I was interested, so I had to get one. But because it's not really direct sun, it's just in the shade all the time, see the tree is not as big. Here is my 2 passion fruit. One is orange, one is yellow. And they say you need 2 variety to get fruits. But I think I got this like 6 months ago or 8 months ago, and it's grown pretty well. I guess it likes the shade. I mean, it's still green. This is getting kind of yellow because it's winter, but I'm okay with that. Here is my Pakistan mulberry, which is my favorite because it's really sweet. Look, it's coming out right now. See that? So I'm really happy with that. And the fruit is so sweet. It's not like those other mulberry where it's like short. This one is like long, and it's really good. Here's my other rare variety. I forgot what this name was, but I mean, the leaves is not there, but the plants is still there. They say it takes a long time to grow this. The fruit is like this small, and it tastes like oh, what's that called? Like a cha-cha? Anyways, here's another variety right here. It's called Gainot. Oh, I forgot the English name. It's like a long fancy name, but I think it's in the same family as gummy berry because it looks the same and the leaves look the same, but it's that this one gives a longer fruit. See, the leaves is silver as well in the back, because I did some research. But this is really rare. You can only find this North Vietnam. Not a lot of people even know about this tree or fruit unless you're in North Vietnam. My dad, he never heard of this tree before, or this fruit. Anyways, I have some more blackberries right here, the vines, and this is called Triple Crown blackberries, thornless. Here is my mandarin. It has lots of fruits, as you can see. Tons of it right here, and it's so tiny. This is a golden nugget mandarin, and I got last year, I think for $1.50. And here is my sapadilla. I think Aleno sapadilla. And this said, you have to self-pollinate this. But anyways, for the, back to the mandarin, if you want sweet fruits, you have to feed milk, soy milk, or or raw milk, it doesn't matter, to the plant, but, and other nutrients. But that is the secret, milk. Here is my blueberry plant. Look at the trunk, look how thick that is. I found this wonderful plant in San Diego when we went there on a trip, and this one cost us about $20. I brought that down to $20, I believe. And if you want to find this in the nurseries, they're probably going to charge you $45, $60, $70 easy, because it's really tall and the fruit is really big. This is my other variety of blackberry. It's called Prime Arc Freedom. It's one of the new variety that they made. The fruit has 2 seasons, they said, but I've been seeing it like the whole year. The fruits just keep coming out. Here is my egg fruit, or another name is yellow sapote, Witsima. Vietnamese is Witsima. I have 2 fruits right there. You can see it. And another one right here. Yay. I'm real excited. And it's very hardy. It takes this weather really well. Here is my other anemoia, Wang Hao. It's called Wang Hao something. Anyways, it's one of the rare ones, new variety, I should say, and I just had to, get my hands on it. And it was like $2.50, I think $2.80, and I got it down to $2.50 at Emily's nursery. Okay, this next one is Usua. You can only find this in the tropical area, Florida, Hawaii, Vietnam, third world. But you can, go to Florida or Hawaii and you find this. So good. Is sugar, this is called, this is the green variety. I got this online. I think it's called Star Apple. There you go, Star Apple, because it looks like a star and it's round like an apple. So it likes this weather for sure. Here is my cherimoya grafted on anemoia grafted on cherimoya. When I first got it, it was just $60 at RV's nursery. I tried to graft other variety, but it was unsuccessful because I took it out before it was ready. So I'll try that later in the future. This is where I put all my berries, but because it's winter, it just dies off a little. Here is star cherry patutanga, and it tastes between like a pineapple, really tart, and a star apple. It looks like a star apple, but it's tiny like this. And I tried before. It's pretty amazing. It's really cool. It wasn't ripe when I tried it, but I think once it becomes ripe, it should taste better. Here's my persimmon that I got last year, but because it's winter, all the leaves fell off, but all the buds are coming out slowly. Here is my gumi chama. It's hard to pronounce, but I think I got it close. Here is my 2 tree. They said I need 2 to get fruits, and because it's winter, it gave off like all the leaves, and it's called papas. It's weird. It's a weird name, but it looks like a mango, but the inside has like 3 or 4 seeds, and the consistency, texture, and everything is kind of like a mango, but they said it tastes between like a mango and, I don't know, persimmon. I don't know. I never tried it, but it looks real good. Here is my cha-cha. I got 2 of these. This one I got online, and it was expensive, but I got the second one because I found it in the nursery and it was cheaper, so I was shocked and I just bought it. So that's how I end up with 2, which is a little crazy. This one is gaicham. English is called Indian wax apple, and it looks like that. Gaicham. And I had this when I was a child, so it's weird because I remember the taste and how it looks. And when I visited Vietnam one year, I saw it, and my cousin's like, "Hey, you want some?" I was like, "Yeah." He climbed all the way, this huge tree that he had the side of the house, and he brought it down, and it's like brought memories. I just don't remember when I had it, but it just by eating it, it was like, hey, I had this before. It's so weird. So that's my vegetable. Here's my last unknown red. Okay, I think that's it. I have some more trees in the front, but that's for the next video. I will bring you back on the side of the house, in the back of the house, because I would like to show you some more dragon fruit. This is one of my Ecuador. I have 2 varieties, and it's coming out really nicely. You see it right there, the growth right there. Here's my gummy berry that I told you earlier. I have the Vietnamese variety, and this is the American one because, as you know, like the leaves is also silver. This is a gummy berry right there. The fruit is smaller than the Vietnam variety. This is my rare Trisha, the new variety. I had to get it. The fruit, the dragon fruit, they said it tastes like berries mix. This is like one of the best, so I'm like, yeah, I gotta get it. Here is my che, C-H-E, my che tree. I got it for $80 online. It's rare as well. They said the berry is amazing, so I gotta get that. So I took it up from the ground and I planted it back into the pot because I think it needs sun. So here is one of my last collection is Rio cherry of the Rio Grande. They said it kind of tastes like the other berry that I got, which is called Jimajikaba, or I forgot that. Starts with a G. Anyways, but this one's longer, so I'm like, hey, I want that. Here's another white variety dragon fruit. Come back here is another white variety, unknown white. Here I got the baby American Beauty right here, tiny, and X dragon fruit. Here is Laverne, tiny. It's in here, but somewhere in here, but I have to like cover it because of the heat and sun. Well, that's it.